Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now, I've been trying to get away from politics on this channel. I've been trying to get it to where I'm focused more on social issues and social justice and things like that. But our president is making it increasingly more difficult for me to not cover things. And unfortunately, this is another one of those times. First off, we all know that Donald Trump claims to support our military. He supports our veterans, he says he supports our troops. He even signed some legislation that was started back, 3 or 4 years before he took office, and he took all the credit for it. And I was like, well, it did pass while he was president, so okay, let him take the credit for it. Big whoop, okay. That's great. He signs the legislation, it helps the veterans. But when it comes to honoring our veterans or being respectful of our veterans, Donald Trump is not. Over the weekend in Paris, he had a chance to go honor some fallen troops of ours from back in World War I. Now, he did make it to one event, but at the other event that he had the option of going to, he chose not to. Why? Rain. Mr. I'll run into a school with an active shooter couldn't go out in the rain. What a pussy. Now, myself, I don't go out in the rain, but my ass is strapped to electricity. So I can't go out in the rain. But, I heard that and I was like, okay, maybe he's just old and he's scared that he'll get sick, or maybe the Secret Service was worried he'd get sick. And then they're like, oh, he didn't go because the Marine One was grounded. Okay. If Marine One was grounded, there's other options. Then, there's always driving. It's not like the beast is not there to drive him around. He could have gone. If he could send his advisors and stuff to go, then by George, he could have freaking gone. It's not that damn hard. And I would have thought nothing of it, but they started changing their story, which means they were lying. How many times have you seen Sarah Huckabee Sanders get up there and lie about what the president's doing or why he did it? Repeatedly. That's right. It's all she's done since day one. I give her a little slack because there again, it's her job as the press secretary to get the narrative that the White House wants out. That's her job. But it did bring up in my mind different things that he's done. Like the father of the fallen soldier, Mr. Khan. How he insulted him and his son for his service to this country. How he insulted John McCain. Why? Because John McCain was a POW. He insulted the legacy of John McCain by insulting his military service. These are the things that Donald Trump has done, and he still claims to respect our military. Boy, I tell you, with friends like that, who needs enemies, huh? Now, this brings me to yesterday, Veterans Day, the day that we commemorate our veterans in this country, those that have served our military, those that have served this country, unlike Mr. Bone Spurs over there. A day that we take time out of our lives to show respect and pay honor to those men and women in uniform who have risked their lives day in and day out in this country. But there were events scheduled at Arlington Cemetery for today, or yesterday it was. Did he go? No. Hell no, he didn't go. The son of a bitch stayed home and did nothing. He sat at home twiddling his thumbs while the rest of America was out saluting and honoring our military. How the hell does this man get off claiming to respect our military when he doesn't do a damn thing for them? He doesn't show up for them. He's not there for them. Has his ass even gone overseas to see them in Afghanistan or Iraq or anywhere like that, like the other two presidents have done since we've been in those two places? No, he hasn't. Obama showed up for Christmases, Thanksgivings. So did George W. Bush. And as much as I didn't like George W. Bush, he was at least a decent human being who I knew 100% loved this country and respected our military. And as much as Obama may not have been a big military guy and may not have ever served, at least he had respect enough to show up and, honor these men and women. If you think it's okay for a president to shirk the responsibility of honoring our military, then you're part of the problem. Donald Trump, you are a pile of shit. You are by far the worst president in my 39 years. You have no respect for America, no respect for our military, and no respect for our people. And I won't even get into your total disrespect for the Constitution. But if you think it is okay what he did, let me know in the comments. Let me know why you think it's okay for the President of the United States not to show honor and respect to our veterans. Every other leader in the world, just about, besides Vladimir Putin, I believe, showed up to both of those events in France over the weekend. They didn't skip out because of rain or because they were scared that they would clog up traffic. They went to honor the dead. And that's what you should have done, Donald J. Trump. I don't give a damn about this man anymore. I don't care what he does. From now on, I will show no support for Donald Trump. I have tried to be nice. I have tried to show support when he has done good and been negative when he's been bad. But from now on, I don't care. Just the other day, I was talking to people about how we should not go after impeachment for this president. And maybe we still shouldn't. But what I do know is this man has no respect for our military. None whatsoever. I have tried to be a voice of reason during this insanity that is the Trump administration. But if this is what he's going to do, if this is how he's going to act, and this is how he's going to show no respect and completely disrespect our military, then to hell with him. He can fuck off and die. I no longer care. If you're offended by this video, I don't care. I'm offended by Donald Trump. If you believe it is okay to disrespect our military, disrespect our veterans, and even insult them on national television, I don't care what you think. Leave all the messages down below. You can hate on me all you want. I don't give two shits. I'm fed up with this man. This is just completely flabbergastic. I do not understand how anybody could show any ounce of respect to a man that has shown such disrespect to our military. This has been The Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.